A while ago, we had taken a look at NotebookLM by Google, a personalized AI research assistant designed to help users understand and organize the information that matters most. It's built on the Gemini models, and NotebookLM is something that helps you think smarter, not harder, by transforming your raw materials into clear insights, structured content, and actionable ideas. Google has released a major new update recently, and it is making NotebookLM even better, enhancing its capabilities even further with the release of powerful new features like multimodal input support. You have translations to multiple different languages, audio overviews, more accurate citations, and smarter content synthesis. Now there's so much more to it, which is what we're going to be doing throughout today's video, covering all of these new updates. So with that thought, let's dive straight into it. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe, as this is completely for free. So let's get started and take a look at all the new updates line by line, starting off with the new integration of the Gemini 2.5 Flash. And this is where they are integrating this newest model from Google, which is a thinking model designed for faster and more sophisticated reasoning. You can now use this model, which is now powering the NotebookLM, for more comprehensive and accurate answers, especially for complex multi-step reasoning tasks, such as analyzing research papers, comparing different sorts of arguments, or connecting multiple topics. Next up, we have the integration of audio overviews, which supports multiple languages. And thanks to Gemini's native audio capabilities, you can generate podcast-style summaries in your preferred languages, whether that's African, Hindi, Turkish, or many others. It's something that you can directly access now from the source. This is a new output language setting that you can access within NotebookLM, which lets you customize your language that you would want to use for both audio and chat responses, making it perfect for multilingual content creation or something that you can use for studying or research in different languages. Just take a look at it live in action.
Or Deutsch, or maybe Chongwen.
And dozens more.
Let's try out a few.
Oye, ya está en español. Qué chévere hablar así.
Claro que sí, tienes que escucharlo, es muy divertido.
So you may wonder, how is this helpful? Well, for instance, students can upload materials in different languages, whether that's English, Spanish, or even Portuguese, and receive a unified audio overview in their own language. It's a feature that's going to help break down language barriers and make learning more inclusive and accessible. There's also a slight new change to how you can use it. There's a couple of new UX changes and a lot of bug fixes that enhance the overall capability of NotebookLM being your research assistant. Now, in terms of the amount of different languages they added, they have stated that they've added over 50 plus languages, and it is now available in 180 plus regions where Gemini API is available. Another announcement was that NotebookLM is going to be going on mobile devices, where you can now pre-order the official NotebookLM app, launching on May 20th for both iOS and Android. I actually posted it on my Discord, and that is another place where you can actually stay up to date with the daily AI news that is coming out. Also guys, it looks like NotebookLM Plus is another tier that they've just released, and I don't really recommend using this. I recommend just using the free version, which you can completely access with a Google account without requiring you to pay or put in your credit card. This is where you can get all the functionalities like we talked about previously, but essentially with the NotebookLM Plus tier, it's designed for power users, teams, and enterprise that require more advanced features, higher usage limits, and enhanced collaboration tools, which is why you would want to use it. Obviously, if it's something that fits your needs, then you can go ahead and use this, but I recommend just using the free one. There is a rate limit. I believe you have up to 100 notebooks, 50 sources per notebook, and 50 chat queries per day. So keep that in mind, but it should get you the most out of it, and it should get you the most out of the free tier without you even needing to pay. Now, to get started, it's fairly simple. You just need to go over and try NotebookLM with the link in the description below, and you can go ahead and get started with a notebook by clicking on Create New. Essentially, this is like a research assistant that lets you chat with your data. It's something that can also create a podcast, so it's easy for you to learn If you're someone who can't actually read through lots of data, you can have the NotebookLM explain things for you through a podcast or just through an informative audio session. On the left-hand side, you can upload all the sources that you want to work with. For example, you can upload different sorts of data sources like a PDF, an Excel file, or even some sort of Word doc. You have the ability to start chatting with your sources over here, but that's not what NotebookLM is about because a regular chatbot is capable of doing this. I know it can output various sources, it can explain all of these things for you, and it can give you a source guide as to where it found that. But the main reason why people use this is because of how it is able to provide analysis off of the sources that you give it. And this is obviously because of the Gemini models. And now having it powered by the 2.5 Flash thinking model, it's going to be able to use thinking faster than any other thinking model, and it's going to be able to do a good job in terms of reasoning based off the sources you provided. Now, one of the main reasons why people use this is because the audio overview feature, where you can get all of your sources transcribed through audio. So in this case, we're going to load the audio up, and you can see there's a 9-minute introduction to NotebookLM that was generated based off of all the sources that we had provided. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this for a couple seconds.
Ever feel like you're just drowning in information?
Oh, tell me about it.
We're talking research papers, articles,
Yeah.
like even a whole shelf of books on one topic.
Right.
So you can see that it created a full-on podcast describing the contents that you had provided. And this is essentially a good way for you to transcribe things, obviously with audio, but it's a way for you to actually learn things based off of this research assistant tool. Now that was just an introduction to NotebookLM, but let's go ahead and create our own. So what we can actually do is provide a Google Drive from our Google Docs, Google Slides. You can also provide links such as YouTube links, which is really great in terms of having it transcribe YouTube videos and then learn from it. So in this case, if I have any sort of YouTube video that I want to transcribe, let's say it is the Klein 3.13 update. Let's get a shareable link. And then we can copy this link and then go back into NotebookLM. And then we can go over and paste this in and then insert that link. So you can see right now, it is transcribing this source over here. And you can see right away, it is going to be allowing you to chat with that video. So you can add notes to it. You can also have it audio, transcribe it with audio. You can also create a mind map of it. So you can see right now, it is generating a mind map for this video I had provided, so it gives me a better understanding of what the contents is in that video. I've opened up the mind map, and to do so, just simply click on this and you can see that it is talking about key features in the video, other enhancements, about Klein, and then there's actually a video sponsor in there as well. So it did a good job in terms of creating the mind map for that overall video, which is pretty cool and pretty neat to me. And what's dope is that it has now created an audio transcription of the video I had provided. So just take a listen to this.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping right into something pretty exciting in the AI coding world.
Yeah, the brand new update for Klein. It's an autonomous AI coding agent.
Now that is just insane because it was able to transcribe the contents I had talked about within that video and create a podcast on that, which is just awesome. Now what's cool is that there's an interactive mode so that you can chat directly live with the Gemini API. So just take a listen to what I'm going to be doing within this interactive mode. Hi, could you hear me?
Oh, hey there. Yes, we can hear you perfectly. Welcome.
Glad you could join us. What's on your mind?
Yep, go on.
What's Klein about? Could you please tell me? I'm trying to learn more about it.
Absolutely, that's a great question.
Yeah, happy to give you the quick rundown.
So in a nutshell, Klein is described in this video as an autonomous AI coding agent.
Think of it as an AI. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Okay, I get that, but where can I actually use it? Which IDs allow me to use Klein?
That's a really practical question. The video mentions that Klein works directly within your ID.
Yeah, your integrated development environment. Think of it as the software you use to write code.
Specifically, the video names Cursor and VS Code as examples.
No, that was just insane, and huge respects to the Google team for developing such an amazing live API feature. Now, you also have the ability to share this notebook with other people, and for the people who are interested in changing the output language, simply click on the settings tab and then change the languages that you want to override to. So this way you can use all of these other languages to start using this NotebookLM in. And remember guys, this is using the Gemini 2.5 thinking model, the Flash, and you can see that it will be able to reason quite quickly and give you large outputs due to the context window it has. And with the notes guys, you can easily go ahead and generate different sorts of simple bullet points that give you a summary on what the video is about or whatever the source that you upload. You can also discover other sources as well. So if you're interested in finding new contents rather than uploading your own, you can go ahead and use this research tool to get you sources added. And then this way you can go ahead and chat further with those sources. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. But that's basically it guys for this new Google NotebookLM update. I highly recommend that you use this because it's a free research tool that helps you in a lot of ways to learn as well as research on different contents, especially using the Gemini 2.5 Flash on reasoning as well as thinking on larger contents. So with that thought guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, got some sort of value. I'll leave all these links in the description below. Subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. Follow me on the newsletter. Make sure you join our Discord, the Twitter, as well as going ahead and subscribing, turning on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you will truly benefit from. But with that thought guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out fellas.